what inspired you to make this recording, this adorable recordings?
Well, thank you. Honestly, I'm taking the teacher education program with Urantia University. And the assignment was to start a journal about the growing of my soul. But then I thought, that's probably going to be pretty boring. So I just was woken in the middle of the night and said, just told you need to make a video and you need to call it How to Grow a Soul. So I did. I couldn't sleep, so I had to wake up and write down the script of it, and I just started drawing. And this is what happened. It was really a fun process. I'd never made an animated short, a video of anything like this before. So
Wow.
it was a brand new exploration for me.
That is amazing because, I personally was really impressed with the sound, the graphics. So you did the illustrations?
I did the illustrations and my husband did the backup tech work.
Okay.
I put it all into the program and together we spent nearly 100 hours on it. On the 5-minute video.
Right. Yes,
It
I
took a
believe
lot of
that.
dedication. All the sound effects, we ran around rattling and shaking things and making noises in our house just to try to come up with appropriate sound effects for it. It was fun.
That's I was impressed with, seriously, the sound, the copy. My favorite sound is when you speak of joy and the little horn comes on. It just is so adorable.
You have good cheer, right? Yeah.
The material you covered is you just covered it all. It's all in there. It reminds me of Robert Fulghum's book, what is it? All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten.
Right.
Well,
right.
I could transfer that to your video. Seriously, there's everything in there. I love it. I can't wait to share it with my grandsons. Wondering how you even begin a project, but I think you already answered that. It sounded like it was truly inspired.
Yeah, it was really a collaborative effort. And my intention was to make it appear as if like a 9-year-old child had made it. Very, very simple and a great contrast to all the AI animation that's going on out there, which can seem just like, I don't know, superficial is not the right word, but
Impersonal, maybe. Yeah,
impersonal. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And so speaking of 9-year-old, is Serenity 9?
No, Serenity is 7.
Wow.
And I know her grandmother who lives just down the road, and I just knew that the voice of it, I mean, we played around with artificially making my voice like a child's voice, which could have been okay, but I really knew it had to be an authentic child reading it. So I talked her grandmother into letting me talk to her parents to see if they would be willing to allow her to do this. And it was a bit tricky because they're very conservative Christians. They interviewed me for quite a while. They didn't want their daughter doing or saying anything that would go against their doctrine. So I had to phrase the whole thing in a way that could be easily consumed by everybody. And then we brought in, my husband had, we set up a little recording studio and we spoke the words to her and she spoke them back. And it was really fun.
So that little aspect was a big challenge of, you're securing her as your narrator. And
That's
she was
right.
excellent.
I know she wasn't she? I had to promise her grandmother that this was the beginning of her voice acting career, so she could put this on her resume.
It's true. And her timing. I mean, her pronunciations, but her timing was impeccable. That's just wonderful that you were able to do that with her and that she was able to do it. I bet she really enjoyed it.
I think she did. I think she did.
Oh, that's neat.
I think that a lot of Christian philosophy doesn't really think about growing a soul. It thinks about just having one, and there it sits with you your whole lifetime. But to actually think about putting the energy into growing, I mean, physically, I don't think it grows, but, into helping develop yourself to be more spiritual. That's something I think it really needs to be sort of infused into the culture, is that we're actually working on this process of becoming more godlike. And this is how we do it.
Is there anything else that you would like to share about the video or anything else?
I think it's really important, especially for children Serenity's age or a little younger, to understand that at a certain point, this fragment of God comes from paradise to indwell them. That's also not a part of Christian doctrine. So I think if we can increase the awareness in children that suddenly they have a friend that loves them unconditionally, and you can tell God everything, and God will still love you. I think that's really an important part of the development of our culture and instilling this revelation into the culture, instead of thinking about God as being somebody that's just watching you to point at your every mistake.
Yeah.
That no matter what you do, God will love you. And, there's a lot of shame in our culture. Some religions teach that even though you haven't done anything already when you're born, there's something wrong with you, and God is really mad at you for something somebody did thousands of years ago. That doesn't make sense. And what a terrible thing to burden children with, to tell them that they're not worthy of love. That's terrible. We need to get rid of that. So hopefully this will be one small step in helping people understand that they're really, truly beloved children of God.
Very well said. And I'll close our interview at that, and I'll play your video.
How to Grow a Soul by Trudi Cooper. With special thanks to Serenity, that's me, and Eric. First, you need some earth. Mother Earth. What shall we call this creature? Dirtbag? No. Earthling? Human. Add plenty of humor and humility. When you are about 5 years old, from God, far off in paradise, your best friend comes to live in you, to grow with you and help you. Talk to God every day. Tell God all about your life, the things that make you happy and the things that make you sad. God loves you so much. Be helpful and be thankful. Branch out into new areas of growth. Get plenty of sunshine. Hold your head high in the sunshine. Ground your roots in the darkened soil beneath. Add lots of water of life. Keep growing. Make good decisions. Be of good cheer. Be flexible. Be leaf. Be spiritually fragrant. Grow the fruits of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. When you are ready to leave your earth home, a special angel will come to carry you to your heavenly home. The end. It's really the beginning of a wonderful adventure and eternal voyage into love, into love, into love, into love. Keep going.